Hey everyone, today I'm doing a delicious Irish beef stew in celebration of St. Patrick's Day. Give yourself some time on this one, it cooks for at least an hour and 40 minutes. Let's get started with the prep. In a bowl you want to combine a tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of dried thyme, and 2 bay leaves. Set this aside. In another bowl you want to do a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now it's time to chop some veggies. You're going to dice up a large onion and place it in a bowl. Then cut up about 5 to 6 carrots into bite-sized pieces and place it in the bowl with the onions. Next we're going to mince 6 cloves of garlic. Now it's perfectly fine to use store-bought minced garlic here if you need to, but you'll get a stronger, fresh garlic flavor if you put the time and effort into doing it yourself. Place your minced garlic in its own separate bowl. For the potatoes, you want to peel and cut 3 pounds of russet potatoes into 1/2-inch pieces and place them in a separate bowl. Now for the meat. We're going to take a 2 to 3 pound well-marbled chuck roast and cut it up into 1.5-inch chunks. Once your meat is cut to your liking, you want to season it with about 1.5 teaspoons of salt and let it sit while you finish prepping your liquids. Liquids are the final part of the prep. You want a cup of Guinness extra stout beer, 4 cups of beef stock, which I love using better than bouillon beef base. You also need 2 cups of water and a cup of hearty red wine. Now it's time to start cooking. You're going to want to heat a couple of tablespoons of olive oil over medium-high heat in a large, thick-bottom pot. Once your oil's hot, carefully add your beef chunks and turn until they're browned on all sides. I did this step in 3 batches to make sure I didn't overcrowd the pan and steam the meat. Once your beef is browned, remove from the pan and set aside on a separate plate. Once the last batch is done, add all your meat back into the pot. Now add your minced garlic to the beef and saute for about 30 seconds or until fragrant. Now add your beef broth, your water, your beer, and your wine, along with the Worcestershire sauce, the tomato paste, and the spices. Now reduce heat to the lowest setting, cover the pot, and simmer for 1 hour. When your pot of meat is about halfway done simmering, take another pan and melt 2 tablespoons of butter in it. Once the butter is hot and frothy, add your onions and carrots and saute for about 15 minutes until the onions are golden. Once these are done, set them aside until the pot of meat is finished simmering. After the meat is simmered for at least 1 hour, go remove the lid, enjoy the amazing aroma, add your onions, carrots, and potatoes to the pot. Now give this a good stir, add black pepper to taste, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt. You're going to let this simmer for another 40 minutes uncovered until the vegetables and beef are very tender. After 40 minutes, it's finally time to serve. Discard the bay leaves, spoon off any excess fat off the top of the stew, and move to serving bowls. I'm going to serve this with a white soda bread, which you can also find over on my YouTube channel. I hope everyone enjoys, and happy St. Patrick's Day.